And girls, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the Johnsonfx. I'm really pleased to have you all here. So please, if you are just viewing this channel, please like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me what you think about these videos. I'll be dropping more content this week. Okay. So here is my watch list for the week. I'm having DXY, Chfjpy, Gbpjpy, Cadjpy, Chfjpy USD. So let's dive into it straight up. So the DXY has been rallying up, and it actually broke um, a monthly inflection point, and it has been moving kind of choppy. You can see it created. It was moving kind of corrective, and here we drew our ascending channel, and so let's dive into the lower time frame. Yeah, as you can see, the the lower time frame is actually giving us a clue that it still has a room to to push to the downside, although it is moving in a kind of impulse correction. So it will just continue like till maybe we get to this area. You can see impulse correction, another impulse to another correction. Then maybe we can just you know continue rallying up. So that is it. Let's see the 1 hour. Let's see the 1 hour. Yeah. Okay. So this is the 1 hour. This is the 1 hour, and the structure is actually trying to form a structure for it to rally up to the downside, for it to push down to the downside. So might be seeing something like this, um, something like this, to complete the third touch here, and continue moving down to the downside. So that's just it for DXY. Let's dive into Gbpjpy. Okay, Chfjpy first. Yeah, yeah, here we have Chfjpy. We have Chfjpy, and the movement of the JPY pairs have really been very funny. Even though we know CHF pairs as very spiky and corrective, we're actually seeing a very clean structure here that we can actually capitalize on. So here is it. Here is it. Okay, this is the um, daily view, and you can see how it rallied. I marked up my inflection point around this side, and this is actually the point I'm waiting for it to complete its 90% rule. Let's dive into the 4 hour for us to be very fast. We have to be very fast with our time. I don't want to waste too much time here. Okay, you can see after the long impulse, formed an ascending channel, and there is actually a probability that if it breaks this trend line, and it has a 90% probability that it will get to this low here. So that's actually that's just it. let's see the 1 hour for more clearer view. It's just as simple as that. This is actually one of the simplest analysis I hear. Very, very simple. Just wait for a break of this area. Wait for a break of this area, then the next correction, you take it. Take the next correction to the downside. So that's just it. Let's go to Gbpjpy. Gbpjpy. We have bad network. The network is kind of slow, so you have to bear with me, guys. Please, guys, if you are just subscribing to my, if you are just viewing my YouTube channel, please do well to help me subscribe and like to do to go a long way for me. So this is Gbpjpy. Gbpjpy. I actually don't understand the way it is moving right now, because I noticed this kind of market condition is really, really intense, because I tried trading Gbpjpy last Friday. I was seeing a very, very small flag. Your stop loss will be like 60 pips stop loss. You can see how the market has really, really evolved. So here is the Gbpjpy. We are seeing like a kind of push or a momentum to the upside, and I guess it would continue. So is okay, yeah. So here is my forecast. Here's my forecast. I actually forecasted it to have something like a short-term sell and long-term buy. I'm actually acting according to the information I get in the market. So here is it. Here is why I did this. Okay, I was seeing something like an ascending channel here with a touch of a double top type formation. You can see this area here and this area. You can actually get a 1, 2, 3 formation, then to rally down and also continue it trend to the upside. So I just seen like maybe a mini term short and a long term buy on Gbpjpy. So that's for Gbpjpy. Let's dive into Cadjpy. Cadjpy. I don't want to waste too much of our time here. I repeat. Okay, here is Cadjpy. Very, very, very impulsive. Very, very impulsive. And I'm still seeing something that is very, very uh, important here. Firstly, let me show you guys from the let me show you guys from the daily. The network is kind of very, very poor here. Okay, here is the daily. You can see how the structure is. You can see something like an expanding type formation. You can see something like an expanding type formation, and this structure tends to play out very, very well. It has so many history backed up with it. This kind of like structure, it really, really occurs in JPY plays. Name it GBPJPY, Cadjpy, Euro JPY. I tend to see this kind of structure repeat itself consistently. So here is it. I highlighted my low, my inflection point over here, and I drew a structure here, and the 4 hour. Let's see the 4 hour. Maybe we can see any information there, but we can see that after the long um, impulse, we would have had some kind of opportunity to, you know, to get into the market around this area. Would have had some kind of opportunity to get into the market around this area with the kind of correction it is giving us. You can see impulse, correction, impulse. Now it's forming a kind of larger, structure for it to push down. So that is just it. Let's go to the 1 hour to see what we are actually looking at. The 1 hour has already said it all. The 1 hour has already said it all. So my plan for this trade, or my criteria for this trade, is when I see if I see a push down and also a correction, to retest this low here, to test this low, then I'll be taking a buy. It is very, 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 very important to wait for a confirmation and even a correction, and for us not to just jump into any trade just like that. So I'll be waiting for the next correction, the break of this low, and the next correction for me to enter the trade. So let's see how it goes. So here is the correction I'll be waiting for. So that is just it. But again, I think I'm still having like 2 or 1 pair remaining on my watch list. I think Gbpusd, Gbpusd, yeah, Gbpusd. Firstly, let's start from the daily. Let's start off from the daily and go further. So here is Gbpusd. You can see Gbpusd kind of formation it's actually formed. Gbpusd has been so impulsive, like to the downside in the last early September. So happy new month, guys. I've even forgotten to wish you a happy new month, guys. Um, here in Nigeria, we're actually celebrating our Independence Day, so I'm really, really happy. It's actually a great day for we Nigerians. So and so we can see the formation, if a kind of descending or falling wedge type formation. You can see I highlighted my importance level. It is actually very, very crucial to focus on the recent price action, because that is actually what gives us an edge. Like that is actually what gives us um the recent information as to what the market is telling us. So let's check the 4 hour. Let's check the 4 hour. You can see it has been rallying up. You can see the impulse correction came to test this area again. Impulse correction, impulse. What should actually be our next move? Another correction for it to rally up to the upside. Pardon my drawing, guys. So let's see the 1 hour. Let's see the 1 hour and also the 15 minutes. Yeah, here is it. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, so here is my forecast. I'm actually seeing something like an impulse and a kind of middle section. Maybe we might actually get something like this. Um, Something like that rally up, you know, give us a third touch around this area, then still come to the downside. Or alternatively, we might just reject around this area due to this place I drew here. Let me actually show you on the 15 minutes. So it will be very, very clear. So yeah, here is it. Um, Let me show you on the 15 minutes. So here is it. Oh, something like impulse. You can see something like the middle section around this area. I've seen the middle section around this area. I just get something like a W type formation, to continue trend to the upside. So here is it. I actually see something like a push here, to give a touch, but we might not get it third touch. It is not every time we get it third touch. We might not get it third touch. And reject around this area, and put the downside and continue its trend, its normal trend, because it's actually very, very good to to follow the trend. So I'll be taking the buy around this area, be taking it buy around this area. We can also capitalize on the on this sell, also on this short-term sell. So that is just it, guys. For this, that's all for this video. I'll be posting more content on my channel. Please do well to like, follow, subscribe, and also comment on what you think about the video. Thank you for having me. My name still remains Johnson. Thank you, guys.